Hi, welcome to TamiyaSC. I'm Armand Gutierrez. This is
Jan, yep.
And today we're going to be looking at his car. So what's the name of your car?
This is the Gunbluster XTO 12-year-old car that I have.
It's 12?
Yeah, it's 12 years old.
Do you know its birthday?
I do not know the exact date. I do remember being a little kid when I still had this.
Yeah.
Back from the Philippines, I bought it. So it's really old.
So what about it did you make it that lets you beat everyone else?
It's Super FM, basically.
Okay.
Super FM just spoils you. The front, the balance. Even if you have all of this weight, it's still leaning forward, as you can see. And you can balance the weight a little bit around. I have a heavy, actually not that heavy, just a mass damper block here on the back that swings. I don't remember the exact name of the part, but it does that. It's the same thing as this. This is a hanging damper, technically.
Hanging damper.
I don't run springs because it actually lets the dampers actually move freely when you drop it. There's no bounce, basically. There's a lot less bounce. And then on the back, I run the multi-roller setting stay, I think, if I remember correctly is what it is. There used to be brake mounts here, but they broke off. So I ended up just mounting it to this plate, which I will explain in further detail later. It makes it so that the Super FM back is a lot stiffer than it usually is, because it just wobbles. There's only like one point of connection over here. So I ended up making this. I found it on a video on YouTube and it works perfectly. I use 19mm rollers now because before, when I was using 13s, they would actually catch on the edge of the track. Yeah.
But so, even with your brake under here?
The brake under here doesn't. There's no issues on the clearance at all.
Okay. Cool.
So it still rolls. And
what rollers do you go in the front with?
I'm running 9mm.
9mm.
9mm rollers I got from the Philippines. A lot cheaper, of course, over there. And then I run. I think this is a 30mm screw here for the stabilizer front. I mount it below because it feels like it's a lot stiffer.
Oh, really?
To me, I don't know why. Well, someone could prove me wrong. All of what I'm saying is there's a bit of a disclaimer, but it works. Yeah.
So it looks like your back roller and your front roller are both under the they're both axles of the car, which is really good for straightaways. And then we got your top that's just barely over the actual hood, so that's really nice for the stability.
Yeah, I try to make it so that it matches around the height of the stabilizer in the front.
Let's see how it lands.
It's perfect.
Sorry. Excuse the language.
Yeah.
But that is a hardy car.
Yeah, it sticks down. The aluminum wheels help. I used to not have them, and the tires would just fly off because I was using the low profile, like the medium height wheels. They would just slip off, so I got tired of that. I ended up readjusting this car was using the heavier mass dampers here before, and also was using the heavier mass dampers on the back.
So I gotta ask, how much does this weigh?
225 grams with envelopes.
What a heavy car.
And I think if you roll it down a little bit, like 6 grams on the Panasonics.
So what was it you're going to explain about that part for the back?
Oh, that's right. I'll have to open this up. Show you. This is a little bit more time consuming because the body tends to catch as you open it up.
So taking care of an FM is a little bit more of a hassle than normal cars.
Yeah, they're very, very flimsy. That's the issue. So I'll start with the front because it's easier.
Sure.
You get this plate. I'm not sure if you could properly see it. It's another multi-roller setting plate.
So where is it? Right here?
Yeah, basically it goes around here. On the,
okay.
It acts as a support, like FRP plate. You could run carbon as well.
So here's the front stay.
That's a front stay for the top.
There's an FRP plate right under here, under this front brake, this front slider system. I'm pretty sure you can see that. It's 1080p.
Yeah, it's 6 points of failure technically because of I run the 4. On the videos that I saw, they were only running 2, which is the 2 in the center, closer to the body mount, basically body clip. I run the 6 because I feel safer that way, but I don't know if there's a difference. I wouldn't want to try Just the 2 points.
Oh, you mean for screwing in?
For screwing it in.
Okay,
you just basically have to drill into the... You mount the FRP plates first.
So there's 1, 2, and then 3, 4. And then your 6 is right here.
These two, they go through so that you can mount the top plate.
To be absolutely honest, the sturdier the better, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So
the sturdier the better. Front. Yeah, the sturdier the better the cornering as well.
Right. So you have this mid plate right here.
Yeah, that part's actually a little bit unfinished. I'm supposed to actually drill into the center. If you actually take the batteries off, you will see that it actually is flush. If you put a screw in there and then a nut, it'll actually mount just nicely.
Oh, sure.
There's no clearance issues with the battery.
To make it a 3-point instead of a 2-point?
It'll basically be like a 3-point on the back and then another 3-point in the middle.
Oh, wow.
It makes it a little stiffer. You have to cut off that piece there, this piece right there, where the battery would kind of be held in place. But since there's 3 of them, you don't have to worry about it. You can just cut it off and then drill in there, and then put a screw in there. It'll stiffen up the center, but there's still a little bit of wiggle room in like the top middle.
Well, can you tell me about this red piece in the back?
Oh, that's right. The red piece is a little bit more labor intensive. You get this piece right here, 15425, I think is what it says.
It says...
Yes, 15425.
Yep, 15425. Yeah. Oh, so this is the... Oh, wow, this is an old school 19mm FRP.
Yeah, FRP
rear double stayer. And so...
That's for the Super X chassis back when it first came out.
Cool.
What you do is you cut...
There you go.
You cut these 2 pieces right here.
So technically...
You just
everything
get the
that's
middle.
in red is just a little dome or so.
You get the middle.
Yeah.
You cut the middle out, right? And then you drill into the cap of the Super FM right here. Right here, those 2 points. The issue is that there's going to be some clearance issues with the what do you call it? The cap for the gearbox. You have to cut away the top so that it exposes the orange gear on the back, the crown gears, basically. You have to cut away the top, and you have to leave room for the gear to clear. Otherwise, it's going to grind onto the FRP plate that you just installed. In addition to that, you have to glue it in. You have to glue it in so that it doesn't move while you're tightening, because you need to tighten the nuts later on over here.
Wow.
Otherwise, it'll just spin, it'll loosen up later on over a course of time. It'll just fly off and it'll loosen up.
Does the glue have to be Tamiya made, or can it be whatever?
It should be, but it shouldn't matter.
Okay.
They don't really check.
The glue consistency.
Yeah, the glue
they just
consistency.
put a little dial and they're like, oh, sorry, turn purple.
Yeah, exactly. Also, oh, that's right, I just remembered too. On the screw that you put in there, you have to file it down. It will grind with the propeller shaft over here. This propeller shaft. Wow. It will grind. So there's a lot of stuff to go onto this little back piece right here. And once you have that done and settled, you just have to figure out the clearance, which I use 2 washers on this red plate. And then I think I run the 2mm spacer on the back and 2 more washers so that you can mount an FRP plate on the back. And that's all there is to it. Cool. This can be a speed tech or a tech car. Depends on the motor, depends on the course as well.
How do you like the aluminum wheels?
They're very good. They put the weight of the car basically very low so that there's less bounce. You could see it earlier, it was very good. I would show you again, but...
Oh, okay.
And it's off now, the batteries are off.
By the way, that's going to be it for TamiyaSC. Still getting used to that name. Thanks, everybody. See you later.